We gon' break. That's just what the fuck we do. We break.
Yo, shout out ibuprofen, the king of all drugs. For night, no hangover. Shout out Tylenol, you mix that with ibuprofen, no neck pain. Shout out to Z-Pack, which took away my throat closing when I was allergic to penicillin when I was 2. Thanks, Mum. Don't forget about fucking chemo. Can you believe that shit? Don't forget ether, which was created at Mass General Hospital in Boston back in the 1800s, saving lives and taking away pain. Thank you to all the opiates that were shipped in from overseas to take away the youth of our country.
Welcome to Knightstand. I'm Barry. This is Nazz.
Yes, Drug Lord Nazz.
You are tuned in to Knightstand, the comedic equivalent, somewhere between a bumper sticker featuring O.J. Simpson saying no regrets and having to euthanize a family pet during the midst of a divorce because you got custody issues.
Wowzers, that was incredible.
Bingo.
I think your comedy, and no, I thought before we started the show you were going to really suck out here.
Oh.
But I am very impressed already. We're moving.
Yeah, we're moving.
We're rolling.
So I haven't seen you in a while, so how have you been?
I've been growing the beard, and you used to tell me to clean up.
Yeah.
Just tighten up, snip it up, and I'm just letting it grow for the Lord. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Which Lord?
Yahweh.
All right,
Allah.
Yahweh. Well, listen.
Elohim?
Yeah, no, nobody reads those scriptures. So we are here to bring you an episode. Maybe you saw the thumbnail and you were thinking to yourself, I always had a dream to be a doctor or a nurse. God love you. Paycheck's probably banging. Why else would you sit in 3 hours of traffic?
Tell you your parents would be proud of you.
The Bass Pike. But today's episode is all about the fantastic and mildly entertaining world of medicine. Yeah, so look, you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to hear about Big Pharma. I got news for you. We need Big Pharma.
Who out here popping pills?
Well, look, I take pills every single day.
Name them.
For things I need, but more for things I do not need.
Like what?
Well, depression.
Oh shit, you so sad, bro.
Right,
it's coming
right.
off you in waves.
Well, here's what I'll tell you about Big Pharma.
Like over your head and shit.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Yeah, so Big Pharma. So like, let's say you break your fucking femur in a car accident.
Heard it.
Good luck with that CBD oil, bro. Once you rub it in a little tighter, you're screwed. You need Percocet.
Aloe paste isn't going to work anymore. So you need to go to that deep dive of, like basically synthesized heroin, right?
Yeah. Suboxone, shout out.
Methadone, what's up?
Wait a minute. You said aloe paste.
Yeah, I was thinking like the old herbalists who would crush that up in a mortar and pestle, like I would do a nice pesto with pinoles.
Whoa.
But instead, there are medicinal herbs that are found, in the local forests.
You fucking with
of
a
North
pine
America.
nut in a pesto?
That's a pinole, baby.
Oh, I don't speak anything but English.
Oh, nice.
So,
well, this is the little nut. I would consider it medicine.
No, I know what a pine nut is.
Yeah, you toast it up, get that oils released, so it's just a really nice nutty flavor. You toss it in with the fucking garlic, the basil, 2 cups.
Basil.
Blend it up, add the olive oil, stir in the Parmesan cheese.
Where's this going?
Nowhere.
Okay, so listen, in your family, you've got some healthcare workers.
Sure do.
Have you ever, did you ever cross your mind to go into medicine?
Listen, my mom always said I would be a great nurse, but I don't have the patience to care for folks besides myself because, do you know why?
You're a selfish prick?
Exactly. We were born in the decent age of Aries.
Oh, yeah.
The hideous month of April where the most narcissistic nutcases were born.
Okay, so you know that song, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius? I think it would be great if someone came out and did a fucking one about an Aries, but it's like, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Like some death metal shit. Yeah, that they would have to say Aries.
Take me to your palace.
Wow, Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's an underworld. There's a moat of, I don't know, magma?
Yeah, just like fire around your castle. You're the number 1 Aries. I'm
not even a number 1 Aries. Jesse is a number 1 Aries.
I don't know, bro.
He's like cloaked all of his like horrible Aries qualities.
That's true. He comes off
and he's
nice.
shining kind like you are, except that he's financially successful where you are not.
That's verily
Right.
true.
I am not financially successful, and I only have the horrible qualities.
But we all want of wealth in a way that just speaks to our, I don't know, inability to create that comfort of life. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mean to come out here and be saying
Attention seekers, we work only hard enough to, like, buy cream cheese.
Oh, dog, don't even speak to me about OP Philadelphia.
But speaking about medicine, let's talk about uncultured cheese turning into penicillin and them being like,
So I know it was mold.
let's
It was
cure
cheese.
infestations.
Was it cheese?
I don't fucking know.
Dude, so you just come out here with this fake data.
Bruh, did you
Okay.
take chemistry? Do you know about chemical compounds? I do not.
You know, it's odd you asked me about taking chemistry. About a year ago, I decided to buy a chemistry textbook.
Good God.
I started working through the lessons. This is, for chemistry 1.
Lies.
This is absolutely true.
Happened, he was manic.
Holy shit.
La Productora coming through with fact checking. Now, I bought a chemistry book. I started to work through the lessons. And as much as I had a passion to learn these chemistries, I could not even do the math. And I will tell you what effed me up was the cross canceling, which is like the first barrier in 7th grade you hit where you're like, wait, number do what?
Yeah, that's
Number
when you go
flip
from
what?
fucking geometry to algebra and you're like, I'm not carrying the X. I'm not fucking canceling out the PEMDAS.
Oh, yeah. No, PEMDAS is if I ever get a tattoo, it's going to be on my PEMDAS.
But imagine you're sitting there, right? And we've created penicillin. We've fucking got
medicine.
rid of polio.
Yeah.
We are sitting here, and then Elizabeth Holmes is like, I want a little box that can like stick you and make sure that you can understand all your diseases, right? Have you heard of this?
Are you talking about when
She does the little blood samples, the Blil samples.
Oh, I was thinking of Enola Holmes with the incomparable
Yes.
Billy Bobby. Blah, blah,
Billy Bobby.
blah. Continue.
That was a good Sherlock show.
No,
Elizabeth
that
Holmes,
movie
however,
tight, though.
committed great crimes in saying that she could put these blood testers in all of Walgreens.
Oh, dog, you're talking about what's the company
Catch
name?
up, bro.
What's the company name? It's called
I
like
don't fucking
Dark
know.
Star.
Theranos.
So it's not Dark Star?
No.
Okay.
Theranos,
Yeah.
which is also the fucking thermos you keep your soup in.
You talked
Bad
about
joke.
this. That's a great joke.
Is it?
You're talking about thermos.
Yeah, I was.
What an idiot.
What a good brand.
You talked about this woman in season 1, so that's no big deal.
Yeah, but she wears that turtleneck and she's like, I don't know what you think I will train you.
You think she sounds like that?
That's what she took. Google it.
Oh, I thought she.
Comprehensive laboratory tests from a tiny sample.
Tell you that's a tasty dish.
Anyway, medicine. What's your favorite drug?
My favorite drug has got to be in the painkiller family, and I'm not even talking about because like, oh, I hurt my back or I fell off the roof of the power washer. True story.
Holy shit.
But what I like to do, and I've told this to many people before, is look, do I abuse drugs? Not
Yes.
on the regular. But once a year, what I'd like to do during the Masters,
Oh, I love this story.
during April, is I like to take one Percocet, one 16-ounce Budweiser, and then so I ingest the Percocet, I chase it with 16 ounces of beer. I'm not recommending this. This is for educational purposes only.
I love this show for this
Do
reason.
not
It's
do
like,
any more than that. But right after that, once it starts to hit and you start to get a little itchy like a drug addict,
what does Jim Nantz sound like?
Jim Nantz says, now we bring you 7 hours of limited commercial interruption as NBC presents The Masters. And then I watch golf for roughly 2 hours. During that time, I'm itchy. I'm like, this feel good. I could make tracks. Dre gonna do my music.
He
But
texted me
then-
about it being itchy. That's not a joke.
But then, this is the pièce de la résistance. I don't even know if that
Bad
was Spanish
French.
or French, but
Come here for bad French. Stay for great Spanish.
and if you check out our second YouTube show, which I won't even give you the name of, you'll be looking at some good French kissing. Not between us, but with some random strangers that may be passed out on drugs in alleyways.
I'll take a smooch for $1
Not
million.
sure where I'm going with that little bit, but my point is, after Jim Nantz has done his thing and I've felt the drugs, then I eat a giant bowl of Kraft macaroni and cheese with 4 drips of Tabasco hot sauce in the bottom, put the mac and cheese on top, stir it up, crack pepper in my face.
The reason I like Knightstand is because people get an invitation to Barry's brain. When I actually let him speak, which is very rare, he goes into this monologue and he's not lying to you. He doesn't really lie, as far as I know. Maybe he exaggerates, but this is true. He talks about this Percocet during the Masters all year leading up to it. And then I get text messages saying the inside of my elbow is itchy and my right knuckle has a purple mite in it.
Right. Well,
and this is, am I right? That would be the
Yeah.
the
Right hand, left hand.
So as far as master drugs go,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about ibuprofen because I wasn't joking at the beginning of the show when I say that it crushes all hangovers. Now, you have to work yourself up to drinking more than 12 beers.
Who are you talking to?
But once you're there,
Yeah.
you take 4 ibuprofen, you have a bagel in the morning, shit's good.
I don't take ibuprofen.
Little foggy. You don't get headaches?
I do get a headache, but I'm more of like, if I think there's still alcohol in my system, I won't take a drug with it. And I know that's contradictory to what I just said about taking a Percocet and it's 16 ounces of beer, but it's only 16 ounces of beer. I don't drink.
You know what? When you have a hangover, you wake up and take your medicine, which is
Jack Daniels.
Miller Lite
And Jack Daniels.
and Jack Daniels.
Yeah. No, look, I would love to be a doctor.
Sure.
For all the reasons that you shouldn't be a doctor. Like, I want a Porsche. I want people to call me doctor. I want to have a God complex bigger than what I have now. I want to be able to hold the power to heal someone in my hands and then be, saying to them like, look, I can take this away if you're going to fucking be flapping them gums.
Yeah.
I don't need to suture your ass up. And to that point, I'd actually rather be a surgeon than be doing internal medicine.
So you're like the unintelligent Jigsaw. You want to basically give people the excuse to say, save me.
I want someone who's just helpless and I can go in and I can just do my thing.
See, that's another good Aries quality of yours.
I want people to be like,
you
saved my life and shit.
That's right.
So I've never saved anyone's life. Have you ever had your life saved?
Well, I think when I got, they noticed I was allergic to penicillin when I was young, and then they gave me Z-Pak, which saved my life.
Yeah.
Right? I can't, if they hadn't invented that, did everybody who was allergic to penicillin die because there was no substitution?
No, I think when you take a bet, I'm allergic to penicillin, and when the last time
You are too?
Yeah, the last time I had it, my scalp was itching out of control, not unlike the Percocet, Jim Nantz, Budweiser combo, mac cheese, Kraft, thank you, Jesus. But, so my scalp started itching, I stopped taking it, they gave me another antibiotic. It wasn't like the end of the world.
It would have been if there wasn't that to take. So what I'm saying is,
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, thank God for whatever that was. Because infections, you watch that shit about, a documentary about the Middle Ages on History Channel, and these people were dead by 25, 20.
Yeah.
If you were 40, you were 80.
I know, that's why you get out to fucking around about 10 or 11.
That's why you get out to fucking. That's right.
Right.
No, actually, that makes total sense to me. That actually tracks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, childbirthing hips, is that a thing?
Sure. What about giving birth, right? They give that huge shot of God knows what? What is
The
it called?
epidural?
Yeah, the epidural.
You don't need to have that.
Well, some people say I don't want it to have a natural birth, and I'm like, what
then
the
they're like-
fucking hell are you talking about?
They're in the midst of that war.
Dude, I've had the pain in my foot.
That's different.
I've had the gout.
Please don't compare gout to giving birth.
I'm actually about to do that.
All right, I would compare giving birth to pushing a Titleist golf ball through my urethra.
Your pee-pee hole.
Okay,
I'd rather you call it a pee-pee hole.
fine. I'm not going to say it, but...
Do it.
Nope,
Say
I won't
it.
say it.
Where does it come out of? That gorgeous?
Urethra.
Ah.
I mean, Urethra Franklin.
If we're
Respect
talking about-
what I'm saying.
If we're talking about urethra of Barry, then we're talking about the Ursula to my Ariel. What?
Yeah, God, I don't even know where you went there. So listen,
joke.
I got a quick segment I want to do. It's not even really a segment. I don't even know if I'll do a logo, but I just want to talk about
Do a
something.
logo.
I have to do a fucking logo. So
It's called Barry Talks About ER.
here it comes.
Barry talks about ER. Barry talks about ER. That's it.
Okay, so ER won more Emmys than any other television show in history. You probably didn't know that, but you probably also didn't know that I have a lot of time on my hands. Or maybe you did know that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about ER. Straight out the gate during the pilot, Carol Hathaway, head nurse for many seasons, is like, I'm going to kill myself. She dropping dead, even though she...
Is that Juliana Margulies?
Yes, every bone in Chicago's looking to put it in her.
Oh, this is in the Windy City.
If I don't get started, I'll never finish.
Oh, okay.
Right. So anyway, so she's in there. Then Doug Ross comes. This is George Clooney.
Clooney.
This is like, again, if I don't get rolling,
Before he's got them gray streaks, he's got that black streak.
if I don't get that started.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm going to still interrupt.
Whew. So George Clooney, this is like right before Dusk Till Dawn, Quentin Tarantino. He comes in, he's like, oh yeah, he's always looking down because his lines are on a clipboard. And, Dr. Peter Benton is so driven. He's got a med student named John Carter, played by Noah Wyle. And this like black, white, young, old confrontational shit is driving the shit as quick as the ambulances are coming in. There's just pandemonium. Jerry, the desk clerk, he's fucking around.
Who forgot Noah Wyle existed? Raise your hand.
Well, I see him every night.
Damn.
Yeah, I go home with him every night.
All right, wrap this up.
I haven't even scratched the surface.
Oh, dude, this is a shorter segment than you think.
Okay, so I guess what I want to say is Carrie Weaver, you got to just accept your lesbianism.
Is that somebody you want to love?
No. She's the chief. She's the head of the ER. She's just such a pain in the ass. She got this cane that she doesn't need. The actress developed an actual limp afterwards from all the shit.
Was she actually an older gay woman in the show?
She's not gay. Yes. Well, she's not gay. She's experimenting with getting involved with a lesbian and a lesbian crowd. She feels very uncomfortable. She's breaking all these rules because she's a rule sucker.
Back in the day, I feel like this could have been poorly represented. Maybe for the LGBTQIA+
until you see it
community. I don't know, man.
What I'm saying to Carrie Weaver is embrace this woman that you love. Stop being such a rule humper.
Let her out.
Jesus H. Look,
You know what? Stop being a rule humper about fucking...
dude, and Dr. Lewis, when she left the show, broke my fucking heart. When Doug Ross left the show, broke my fucking heart. When Judy Boulay, with HIV positive and Hep C, left the show to take care of Carlos,
God rest her.
Fucking, she's still alive. Broke my heart. And last, I would say this about fucking Dr. Green's brain tumor. Listen, the scar, Mark, shave your head. We don't need the male pattern
Mark
baldness.
Green?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, his hair has been gone for many
your
years.
Head.
I think he was like 20 when that show was filmed.
He had to shave his head for the surgery.
Yeah.
He looked awesome. Then he'd get this male pattern shit back.
Yeah.
Dog.
I know.
I'm done.
I feel bad. I feel badly.
Greatest
Very well
show.
done. Very well done. Good synopsis.
Greatest show ever.
I know we talked about the first Star Wars episode being too synopsized and ruining it, but I thought that was actually very nice.
Yeah, those are really the high points I wanted to hit. I can't say enough
It was
about
a jazzed up number you just did.
Eric LaSalle is such a great actor.
Don't know who he is.
Love Dr. Peter Benton.
Would have to see his face.
Also, fuck you, Dr. Romano. You're a cunt.
Heard that show Jump the Shark when John Stamos' head was chopped off by the helicopter, but I don't know if it was him or not.
Okay.
But you're not far enough in the season, so you don't know.
Yeah, I've seen enough of ER to comment on ER, but I welcome John Stamos getting decapitated.
I thought he was in John. Was he in it?
Wait, hold on. When that
Google it,
happens,
Sophie.
is Dave Coulier like, cut it off?
That's right.
Okay.
And Bob Saget was like,
God rest him.
God rest him.
Right.
That was his head hitting the hotel room table.
Dr. Anthony Gates.
Jesus.
Yes, Dr. Anthony Gates. How does he die?
Dude, it probably has his head cut off by a helicopter if I had to guess.
So one time I came home from this work party and I was throwing up everywhere.
What work?
It was at Beacon Payments.
Oh, so a bunch of suits.
Yeah, well, not even. I was like wearing these chinos and this ratty ass tie.
Club drug.
I was downloading credit card machines. Anyway, we were going to go to a party. I was throwing up everywhere from a quesadilla, I believe. I was very ill. I get home to my bathroom and I'm literally crawling to the toilet and I'm throwing up for, I don't even know how long this took, but I literally said to myself, I can't believe cancer patients have to feel like this every day.
Oh, yeah, leukemia is no joke.
Leukemia is absolutely no joke.
My aunt had leukemia.
Like, fucking, if we're talking about medicine, are we talking about pills, or are we talking about, like, modern medicine, or modern medicinal procedures? Like, fucking bone marrow transplants. Like, fucking brain surgery. Like, face transplants.
I want to tell you
what
right
are we talking
now,
about?
in all earnest, and I don't ever use the word earnest, so I don't even know if that's
Oh,
right.
Ernest, scared
Goes
stupid.
to camp? Oh.
Dude, trolls in your house. In your treehouse, Ernest scared stupid.
I was about to tell you that if you need a kidney ever, I will gladly come in to see if I could give you one.
You would sell it.
Well,
You literally sold
Priority
me
one.
You sold me a Nintendo Switch that you had used for $200. Its price was $250.
no, 350.
Now, if you gave me a kidney,
Yeah.
what would you charge me?
Oh, if I had to charge you 40,000 is the floor.
That's euros, or are we talking USD?
Disney bucks.
Disney bucks. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember also that I went to Disney.
Yeah.
And I've already told the story about Figment biting my head on the show.
All right.
But dog, my fucking dad gave us like 50 or 100 of these Disney bucks to spend over the course of a week. Sorry.
That's fine.
I spent all of that in fucking one day, like maybe half an afternoon.
Well, you're a junkie.
And I had this circular lollipop that I was like, go, 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 go.
I give you a bag of Skittles.
Yes, that's my medicine. I can't even take it anymore.
How much of the bag do you eat?
The whole thing.
Okay. I give you a pitcher of beer, and I'm like, oh, I forgot I got to go pick my mom up real quick. I'll be back 20 minutes. How much of the beer do you drink?
Gone.
I give you 150 Disney bucks.
Oh, baby.
How, you know.
Maybe I'm just like a bug in that way.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
I think
whatever
you-
I'm like, I'm feasting on
Listen,
is gone.
Officer Tracy from the DARE program in the early
Holy
90s
shit, the DARE program.
told me that I have an addictive personality because I ate all the potato wedges and drank all the Kool-Aid.
Officer Tracy would be here like,
Wait, well,
don't eat a Percocet while you watch the Masters.
Well,
because if you mix it with alcohol, you might get a heart attack.
might get a heart attack?
A heart attack.
A heart attack.
A heart attack.
Okay. Look, so real quick,
Yo, Officer Tracy, yo, don't do drugs for real.
No, Officer Tracy's a good woman.
It's so funny that she would walk in her police uniform and be like,
Dude, that's her job. You
Yeah.
think she was like, I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and go talk to a bunch of shitty kids?
You don't think that bitch was racially profiling people on the streets?
She was the drug officer. Oh,
So
I
she
see
was
what you're-
definitely
yeah.
racially
Well, if there
profiling
were,
people
I
on
mean,
the
I don't
streets.
even. I think there were a total of 3 black people in our town. So
I would kill to see the images she used of drug dealers now.
they were probably convicted drug dealers. But you know what? Convicted drug dealers in 1991 means
Wait.
like Rob had a dime bag, mostly seeds in his car.
Oh, that's
And would you
sick.
say like stealing Rikers,
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
trial?
Yeah,
I hate to
that's
laugh
bad.
about it because it's not funny, but
It is not funny.
Well,
but
it's a comedy of errors is the justice system. But we're talking about medicine.
listen, I want Hollywood to go in on. I know they went in on Ernest Scared Stupid, but what I want to see is Ernest Scared Straight, where he goes to prison. Did they do that?
Well, Ernest is dead.
Ernest has died.
Yeah.
I believe they could find a good replacement. My friend Paul, who you know very well,
Yes.
could easily play Ernest.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know if he has enough
Gerbil?
fat in the cheekbones
Yeah, a little
to do
gerbil.
it. Sure. I just wanted to bring some attention to
Oh
something.
shit! The doc.
Yeah, the old Dr. Pepper. Now, I wanted to have this be Dr. McGillicuddy's, but I was told that we can't like feature liquor.
First of all, I'm itching my wrist like it's red now, and I think I need aloe paste.
Oh my God, you've done it to yourself.
I'm calling back.
There's enough CO2 in your drink there that I think it'll help you.
Let's take a chug off this fucker.
By the way, my favorite chemical compound is CO2. I think we talked about this already. We're repeating ourselves. So this Dr. Pepper, so I picked it up because it says doctor, and I was like, oh, this will be good for the show because we literally are the shittiest prep artists you've ever been a part of. Pay no attention
Is
to
this
that.
made by Pepsi or Coke?
It's made by Coke. Actually, it's made by Dr. Pepper.
No, that's not true. All
It's
sodas are owned by either Coke or Pepsi.
Produced under the authority of Dr. Pepper / 7-Up Inc.
7-Up?
Yeah, this is not Coke or Pepsi.
Anybody remember that NES game? Spot?
Yes.
Pepper is Coke, Mr. Pibb is Pepsi.
That's exactly
Bro,
right.
this is
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying if you go to a restaurant, if they have Pepsi,
So it's a
they have
Coke
Mr.
product.
Pibb.
I knew
okay.
it. I knew it.
I mean,
Or vice versa.
the exchanges with behind the camera. We
I'd
must
like to
limit.
thank Coca-Cola for the sponsored ad here.
Look here. I want to tell you something about this 16-ounce Dr. Pepper.
Somebody get him a Percocet.
In this fucking drink, there are 52 grams of sugar in this can.
Let me
And if
eat
you were
that.
curious, that's 104% of your daily value.
You know
There
where
are
it goes?
teenagers
right
out
to
there.
the toe.
Okay, there are teenagers out there that literally are probably hammering down 3 of these a day.
Yep, I'm
They
about to
may be
hammer
one
that
of
whole
your
thing.
children if you have teenagers. Keep an eye and maybe, I don't know, opt for water. What the fuck is this?
Dude, good job with the fear-based news. Drink a Dr. Pepper if you're feeling
No,
pretty weird
that's
today.
fucked up.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch the Masters this year, and I'm going to drink this fucking Dr. Pepper.
You know you better. No, don't drink that. Dude, I mean, the sip is probably amazing, but I wouldn't.
Just so you know, this is a good transition. I left my allopurinol for my gout foot in New York City last week. Haven't taken it in a week. This Dr. Pepper is going to bring it back.
Yeah, I've never seen. I mean, that's like masochism 101. I mean, dude, there's a sip and there's a tug. That's so much sugar. I think you maybe give it back.
It would be good with a burger, but it's not that great on its own. Why
Look.
drink this alone? I might add it to my beer, though.
You don't think that What the hell are you doing?
I think it's a good mix. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
It's called the Doc Pop.
Honestly, it's good we're on camera because I don't. At least there'll be
Drink
some
it.
evidence if I. Doc Pop?
It's called Doc Pop. I invented it. Thank
Right
you,
now?
Coca-Cola, for the sponsor. We're just about a 1:48 left to go in the show. Hope you folks had a good time. Everybody fucking take your medicine. Don't eat gelatin. Be a good person. And, aspire to be a doctor if you are smart.
Please hold.
Save our lives.
Stop.
Sorry.
Do you know what this tastes like?
A Dr. Pepper.
No, think of the irony of what this tastes like.
Like a cream soda?
No, it tastes like fucking medicine.
It tastes like a root beer float.
No,
Fuck
it tastes
you.
like fucking Robitussin. The bad kind, the cherry shit.
Yo, we should have robo-tripped for this show. If we were drinking Sazerp,
No, we did one time.
I would be like Lil
Wait, do you
Wayne-
we
Lil
had
Wayne
lean?
in the back times, like
Do you
with
remember
DJ
we-
Drama?
do you remember
with
we-
his mixtapes?
Do you remember when we drank lean?
Yes.
Codeine, cough syrup, and Sprite?
Yes, that's a true story.
And
We
do you
were
know what
in-
happened to you? You fell into the bathroom door.
Is that real?
In my bathroom
Do
door.
we have it filmed?
No, well, we got something, but I don't know if I want to play it. But we drank codeine, cough syrup, and Sprite, and we got real, as they used to say back then, turnt.
Turn, right.
Right.
We were crunked. But, 2 eggs short of the omelet.
Jesus. All right, look,
Vomit.
we got 30 seconds. We can get the hell out of here. I guess if you've learned anything today, you should know that you should watch ER.
Definitely.
Take ibuprofen if you're hungover.
4 a night.
Know that we are a couple Aries just trying to get by.
NSAIDs, NSAID, look it up. Excedrin migraine I wanted to talk about real quick.
You got 10 seconds until
They
we hear
added caffeine.
beeping. I'll take care of it. This is what I do, right? I mean, we got a little
It's not
extra
beeping.
time. It's about to in 5
We don't have
seconds.
extra time. Thank you so much for watching.
Hey, I really appreciate you watching too. I hope you fucking come back next time when we're here again and it looks the same and it's the same.
Yes, big energy though, like huge energy, big topics coming season 2. Can't believe we made it through season 1. We're alive.
Okay.
Take your medicine.
See ya.
Don't eat gelatin.
Okay. That's quite nice. That was well done.
Thanks.
Well rehearsed and shit. Well rehearsed. Right on. Right on, right on.
Oh, what happened there? You got a new one?
Yeah.
You don't tell me anything.
Yeah, he got a new one.
That's-
Looks sick.
Be pissed if you're like.
All right, man. You're low as fuck.
Speaking of not telling people things, is it okay in the camera, this thing? Camera, look good. All right, let's get started.
Dude, you got to wake up now before we start.
Dude, I need to get more drunk. But that's all, yeah. All right, here we
Take
go.
a pull.
I'm good. I'm
sure?
gonna.
Set the timer.
Fuck! So many damn fucking steps. Thank you. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.